A mountain on Mars, so tall it pokes out of the planet's own atmosphere. It's called Olympus Mons, and it stands about 22 kilometers high. That's roughly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Now imagine standing at its base. You wouldn't even see the summit. The slope would simply curve away beyond the horizon. This is Mars, a world of extremes, a frozen desert that once may have run with rivers, and the one planet, besides our own, that humans have studied more than any other. So what is it really like out there? Mars is the 4th planet from the Sun. It orbits at an average distance of about 228 million kilometers, roughly 1.5 times as far from the Sun as Earth. That's about 1.5 astronomical units. It's the last of the rocky inner planets. Beyond it lies the asteroid belt, and then the giants. For thousands of years, people looked up and saw a steady, reddish point of light drifting against the stars. That color gave it a reputation. Cultures across the world tied the planet to blood, fire, and war. The Romans named it after their god of war, Mars, and the name stuck. So let's break Mars down. It's a small world, about 6,790 kilometers across. That's just over half the diameter of Earth. Its mass is only about 1/10 of ours, and because it's so much lighter, gravity is weaker. On the surface, you'd feel a pull of just 3.7 meters per second squared, a little more than 1/3 of Earth's gravity. You could jump nearly 3 times higher. The atmosphere is thin, painfully thin. It's about 95% carbon dioxide, with small amounts of nitrogen and argon. And the pressure at the surface is only about 1% of what we breathe here. That thin air holds almost no heat. The average temperature is a brutal -65 degrees Celsius. Mars also has 2 small moons, Phobos and Deimos. They're not grand, round worlds. They're lumpy, cratered chunks of rock, likely captured asteroids. A day on Mars is surprisingly familiar. About 24.7 hours, just a touch longer than ours, but the year is not. Mars takes 687 Earth days to circle the Sun, nearly 2 of our years for a single Martian one. And no, Mars has no rings. Of all the planets, Mars holds a special grip on us, and there's a reason. It's the most Earth-like world we can reach. It has seasons, it has polar ice caps, it has canyons, dunes, and ancient dried-up riverbeds carved by flowing water billions of years ago. That last part is the key. Where there was water, there may have been life. That single possibility has driven decades of exploration. Fleets of orbiters, landers, and rovers have been sent to answer one question: was Mars ever alive? And beyond the science, Mars is the destination. It's the planet space agencies and companies dream of putting humans on. It may become the first world other than Earth that people ever stand upon. Culturally, it's been with us for centuries. In myth, in fiction, in every story of little green men and invaders from the red world next door. Now for the things that stick with you. That red color? It's rust. The surface is rich in iron oxide, the same stuff that forms when iron corrodes. Mars is quite literally a rusty planet. Then there's Valles Marineris, a canyon system that stretches over 4,000 kilometers. If you dropped it onto Earth, it would run across the entire United States. It makes the Grand Canyon look like a scratch. And remember Olympus Mons, that giant volcano from the start? It's the tallest volcano in the entire solar system. Here's another one. Phobos, the larger moon, is doomed. It's slowly spiraling inward toward Mars. In the distant future, it may be torn apart into a ring, or crash into the surface entirely. And despite the freezing average temperature, Mars can actually feel almost mild on a sunny summer day near the equator, climbing above freezing, before plunging back to bone-chilling cold at night. That thin atmosphere just can't hold the warmth. Mars was never truly discovered, not in the way we discover a hidden thing. It's been visible to the naked eye for as long as humans have looked up. Every ancient civilization knew it. They tracked its strange, looping path across the night sky. The real leap came with the telescope. In 1659, the astronomer Christian Huygens made detailed observations, sketching features on the Martian surface and beginning to map this distant world. For centuries after, astronomers peered through their lenses, imagining canals and continents. But Mars only became a real place, a landscape, in 1965. That's when the spacecraft Mariner 4 flew past and sent home the first close-up images of another planet from deep space. Suddenly, Mars had craters. It had ground. Then, in 1997, the little Sojourner rover rolled onto the surface, the first wheels ever to move across another planet, from a wandering red light to a world we drive across. That's the story of Mars. So that's Mars, a small, cold, rusty world with the tallest volcano and one of the deepest canyons in the solar system. 2 tiny moons, a thin, unbreathable atmosphere, and a past that may, just may, have held life. It's the planet we've explored most, and the one we most want to visit. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe and stay with us. We're traveling to every world in the solar system, one episode at a time. Next time, we leave the rocky planets behind and head for a true giant, a world so massive it could swallow every other planet whole. Jupiter is waiting.